What is going on, guys? How is it going now? Welcome back to part 2 of Back in Black with the Amazing Spider-Man. This is issue 540. Yeah, it is 540. And this video is going to seem really short to me because usually at the beginning I have to announce giveaway winners and stuff like that. But this time we can just dive straight into the comic. So yeah, if you guys fully remember what happened in the last issue, Aunt May got shot, Peter Parker went on a rampage, and all of that crazy stuff. And at the end of the issue, we actually picked up the black suit. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this issue and read on. Alright, so we get the issue and it kicks off with MJ looking through the glass at Aunt May. God, that was so weird to say. But yeah, so she's looking at Aunt May through the glass, and by the looks of it, she's still in the coma. She hasn't changed any bits since the last issue. We then go over to Peter Parker in the black suit, talking to MJ on the phone. Now guys, remember, the black suit is just his regular suit. It's not got the symbiote on it or anything like that. It's basically just the... Yeah, I explained this last issue. But yeah, so Peter has his absolute heart set on pretty much finding the killer, or finding the person that shot her, for instance, because I don't think he's a killer yet, considering that she's not dead. But pretty much Peter is just saying how there's going to be a lot more people being put in the hospital tonight, and indeed that is the case. He basically visits about 3 or 4 people before he gets to the person that can actually give him something, and just by his stance in the black suit and how serious he looks, he's just freaking awesome. Especially just how, since when does Peter Parker interrogate people? Just the amount of like dedication that's put into how serious he is and stuff like that is just amazing. No pun intended. But yeah, so he's talking to this guy, and I absolutely love it when, like, you know, villains or bad guys do this, where they ask him, what are you going to do about it? And Peter just straight up throws him through the window. And I kind of hate referring to him as Peter now, so I'm going to refer to him as Spider-Man. But basically Spider-Man catches him by the web and basically gives him a little taste of what it's like to almost hit the ground. And of course that gives him names and stuff like that, and it finally gets the information rolling out of his mouth. And yeah, so the third name that is given to him is the one that he's been looking for the entire time. And one of the problems with this is the fact that because the shooter wasn't like a personal thing, it was just a job that he was paid to do. Basically, he's going to get out of the city as fast as possible, so Spider-Man has a limited amount of time to find this guy before he jumps on a train out of the city or gets a plane or something like that. And the one way to do that is to pretty much stop the police from getting back in the police car and jump onto their like little computer thing that they have in the car, their criminal database, and type his name in and then go and find out where he lives and his address. And of course that is what Spider-Man does. He goes right on over to his apartment, and pretty much the entire place is just cleared out. There's hardly anything here, and it turns out that he missed him about maybe a few minutes ago, and straight away Spider-Man just jumps out the window. But one thing that he didn't hear, oh no, wait, he did hear, I'm sorry, I completely forgot about this, but turns out that there was someone else trying to kill this guy to stop him from giving out information and stuff like that. And this is one of the most insanely awesome parts of any Spider-Man comic I've ever seen. And basically he drops into the train station, and because there's just so many people in one place, he can't exactly find the right guy. He could be blending in and stuff like that. So he shuts his eyes and focuses in on his spider sense, and his spider sense locates the guy. And it is just so awesome how that happens, because if you remember in the last issue, it turns out that now that Spider-Man or Peter is just so focused on his, like, he's just so focused on finding the killer because of what happened to Aunt May. He's like channeled into his spider sense, and he's like, basically all his spider powers are enhanced just because of how angry he is and stuff like that, which I just find so cool. It's just it's like the true strength of Spider-Man is coming out because he doesn't care. It's kind of like when Superman, you know, like where Superman holds back his punches. It's kind of like that what Spider-Man does, except now he's not holding back, and he's just going to go all out crazy on this guy. As you could see there, all he did was grab his arm and he broke it, and he's just launched him against the wall. But he's trying to get answers out of this guy, and just as he's about to get answers, or well, basically as he's about to kill him, someone else actually shoots the guy. Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking. It kind of looks like someone just ran past and tipped Spider-Man and this guy upside down. But what really happened is that some guy shot him from across the platform. But luckily, Peter was able to throw a Spider Tracer. And if you're wondering why his mask is off, to be honest, it's probably because he wanted to look into the eyes of the guy before he died. And of course, everybody already knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man because of the Civil War and everything, so he didn't care. And obviously, he's not going to let this guy get away. He's being taken to the hospital in an ambulance, and it kind of angers Peter that the same people that are keeping alive Aunt May are the same people that are also trying to keep the killer alive. Or, well, the shooter. He's not exactly a killer yet, so if I ever said killer, just ignore that. But yeah, so here you have just MJ and Peter just standing outside. I think this is where... Is it Aunt May that's on the table here? Or is it the killer? I think it's the shooter that is actually on the table. Yeah, I was right. And yeah, basically he died from a gunshot wound, so the person that did shoot him actually succeeded in killing him, so now Peter has nothing to go off. But like I said, he's so tuned in to like the spider side of him, is that he could sense when the person was actually touching the Spider Tracer, which is just so awesome. And this reveal where Peter finds out that it is actually Wilson Fisk that has hired the hit is just the reveal, and just how Peter goes about finding out and telling him that he's gonna die is just absolutely phenomenal. And definitely one of the most badass moments, in my opinion, was when he like tuned into his spider sense in the train station and found the guy. That actually blew me away. That was amazing. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about that. But I'm just going to straight up give this issue a 10 out of 10. I absolutely loved this issue. It's probably one of my favourites so far as well, but not as favourable as what's to come. Issue 544 is absolutely insane. So just wait until we get up to that, guys. It's going to be a ride and a half. But yeah, so let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this issue. Let me know what your favourite part was. Don't forget to hit the like button for more, and also hit the like button just because hopefully you like this video and this comic. But yeah, so last but not least, hit the subscribe button for more, and I'll see you guys in my next video.